What's up, y'all? It's JC. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. And we have some NFL drama out of Philly after the Eagles defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Wide receiver AJ Brown posted this on X. If you're not welcomed, not listened to, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene, shrug your shoulders, and be on your way. Now, I'm not sure if that's a, you know, song lyrics, or if it's a quote from a book or something. I don't know, but that's what AJ Brown posted after the Eagles defeated the Buccaneers. Now, um, why did he post this? It's pretty obvious. Well, I should backtrack. Well, what most people think why he posted this is because his numbers, right? His numbers, he's not getting the ball um, as much as he wants to, right? This game, 2 receptions for 7 yards, but he had a total of 9 targets. So I didn't watch the whole game, I just saw, bits and parts of it, with the highlights and whatnot. But very, very quiet game. 2 receptions, 7 yards, 9 targets. The game before, so last week, we know that he had an outstanding game versus the Rams, over 100 yards, a touchdown. He was balling. He when he got the ball, he just manhandled those Rams DBs, cornerbacks, right? So he posted this today, and everyone's like, "Man, why are you doing all this when your team is winning?" It's not like the Eagles are 1-4. I mean, sorry, 1-3 or 0-4, and they're losing games. They're still having success whether you get the ball or not. So, and I think that gets to AJ Brown a little bit. As we know, the wide receiver position, especially the top guys, you're talking top 5 guys, top 10 guys. Ego, ego plays a big factor, and I think you have to have a lot of ego when it comes to that position. You want the ball, want the ball in those big situations. You want to make plays, you want to catch touchdowns. That's how guys get paid. So, and partly I see why AJ Brown is upset, but we're talking about the ultimate team sport, they say, right? The goal is to win, and that's what the Eagles are doing. Whether that's on the ground, special teams making a bunch of special teams been making a bunch of plays. I'm sorry, the past couple of weeks. Defense, making plays. So on the ground, like I mentioned, like tush push, whatnot, tush push counters. This game, you've been, the Eagles are making plays in other facets, other than just passing the ball, right? Now, and I do understand the business side. Guys get incentives on, how they produce and what their numbers are. And maybe that's weighing down on AJ Brown. But he is one of the highest paid receivers in the league. So it's not like he's coming up on a contract year. I don't like to get into guys' money like that because, just not big on that. But he's making pretty good money. He's making pretty good money. It's just, I think it's just the ego thing, man. It's just, him wanting to make plays, and he feel like he's not getting the opportunity to even make those plays. Now fans are speculating like, is AJ trying to force his way out? I read that, the amount, I think it's dead cap or something like that, that he's almost impossible to trade. So I don't think he's going anywhere in anytime soon. He ranks 48th in total receiving yards. Now it's just 4 games, right? I believe he missed, what was it? He missed a couple of games last year, and he still ended up as one of the top guys in receiving. So you never know what can happen. You never know how the season will play out. It's still 13 more games. But I don't, if I was in AJ Brown's shoes, I think that I don't think you put it out to the public like this, in terms of dealing with those conversations. Probably should be had behind closed doors, and maybe they are had. I'm sure if AJ Brown is posting this on X, right, he's probably said it to the coach like, "Hey, give me the ball." If he's so I just don't, I wouldn't, you just don't want to see it taken to this point as a fan and as a team, right? As an organization, I'm sure the Eagles, aren't, too fond of this. So we'll see, man. Again, AJ Brown, spectacular talent, one of the top receivers in the league, but this cryptic post, it doesn't sit well with a lot of folks. Now. People who are on his side are definitely, the fantasy football owners, the guys who drafted him in that first round. So those are some, folks really riding for AJ right now. But I just don't think in my opinion, I just don't think it's a good look to take it to, to a public platform and, shoot a subliminal, right? It's not directed at anybody, but folks put 2 and 2 together. Like, he's not getting his touches, and he's not getting the numbers he wants, and he put this out. But yeah, man, ultimate team sport. I do understand the business side of wanting to get your numbers right, but the being the winning should trump that, right? Winning should trump that. But hey, I'm not in his shoes. Maybe NFL guys feel that way. Maybe they feel that way. I know they want to get the ball, but winning is the ultimate goal. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on this memory here at Rucker Park. This theme, somebody needs a basket. We're gonna see when the ball go post. Snacks, tell me yesterday, HBC.
Man, once again, man, I appreciate you having me, man, and congrats, man, on the platform. And I said, keep it going, keep doing your thing.